5 seconds, 2 seconds, ready. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, there has been a widespread expectation among the public and in the press regarding government statement on industrial policy. I had given an indication that this statement would be presented to Parliament before the end of the current session. I am therefore happy, sir, to be able to place on the table of the House the statement on industrial policy. While doing so, I would like to take the opportunity to refer to some of the main features of the statement. For the past 20 years, government policy in the sphere of industry has been governed by the Industrial Policy Resolution of 1956. While some of the elements of that resolution in regard to the desirable pattern of industrial development still remain valid, the results of actual policies in the industrial field have not been up to the expectations or declared objectives. The new industrial policy must therefore be directed towards removing the distortions of the past so that the genuine aspirations of the people can be met within a time-bound program of economic development. A new approach is called for in several areas of our national life. This new approach should reflect not only our vast resources and special endowments, but should show particular concern for the utilization of these resources and endowments for the amelioration of the living conditions of the majority of our people. The main thrust of the new industrial policy will be on effective promotion of cottage and small scale industries widely dispersed in rural areas and small towns. For this purpose, an exhaustive analysis of industrial products has been made to identify those items which are capable of being established or expanded in the small scale sector. The list of industries which would be exclusively reserved for the small scale sector has been significantly expanded and will now include more than 500 items as compared to about 130 items earlier. While the existing definition of small scale industries will remain within the small scale sector, special attention will be given to units in the tiny sector, namely those with investment in machinery and equipment up to rupees 1 lakh and situated in villages or in towns with a population of less than 50,000 according to the 1991 census figures. Schemes will be drawn up for making available margin money assistance. Government will consider introducing special legislation for protecting the interest of cottage and household industries with a view to ensuring that these activities, which provide self-employment in large numbers, get due recognition in our industrial development. The focal point of development for cottage and small scale industries will be taken away from the big cities and state capitals to the district headquarters. In each district, there will be one district industries center. Under the single roof of the district industries center, all the services and support required by small and village entrepreneurs will be provided in the proper way. In order to provide effective financial support for promotion of small village and cottage industries, the Industrial Development Bank of India has taken steps to set up a separate wing to deal exclusively with the credit requirements of this sector. It will coordinate, guide, and monitor the entire range of credit facilities offered by other institutions for the small and cottage sector, for whom separate wings will be set up in these institutions, particularly nationalized banks. Banks will also be expected to earmark a specified promotion of their total advances for promotion of small village and cottage industries. The growth of the cottage and small scale industries sector has been tardy, mainly for want of satisfactory marketing arrangement for their product. The marketing of goods of this sector with its concomitant of product standardization, quality control, market surveys will therefore need special attention. The Khadi and Village Industries Commission will work out detailed plans for development of these village industries by adopting modern management techniques, especially for the production of footwear and soaps. Special programs would be done up to increase progressively their share in the total production of these items in the country. The list of items currently under the purview of the Commission will be considerably expanded, and the state and national level organizational structure of the Commission will be revamped so that it can more effectively fulfill the role assigned to it. Along with khadi, the clothing needs of the masses can be progressively met through development of the handloom sector, which provides employment to the bulk of the people engaged in the production of textiles. Government will not permit any expansion in the weaving capacity in the organized mill and power loom sector. In order to provide adequate supply of yarn for the handloom sector, the government will ensure that the handloom sector has priority in the allocation of yarn spun in the organized sector. In case there is any shortage, government will ensure that steps are taken to increase spinning capacity. Further, in order to provide ready market for handloom products, it will be ensured that the organized mill sector does not provide unfair competition to the handloom sector. Certain items of textiles are already reserved for production in the handloom sector. The government will enforce the existing reservation and further extend it to other items. The development and application of technology appropriate to our socio-economic conditions has so far not received adequate attention. It will henceforth be an integral part of industrial policy, and the government will ensure that this important area gets adequate attention. Special arrangements will be made to ensure an effective and coordinated approach for the development of suitable small and simple machines and devices for improving the productivity and earning capacity of workers in small and village industries. The role of large-scale industry will be related to the program for meeting the basic minimum needs of the population through wider dispersal of village and small-scale industries and strengthening of the agricultural sector.